These are the people in the neighborhood. The YouTube tabletop role-playing game neighborhood. These are the people in the neighborhood. The YouTube tabletop role-playing game neighborhood. They're the people that you meet when you're wandering around YouTube. They're the... I don't remember the song. something neighborhood. Good morning and welcome, my Saturday morning geeks. It is I, your humble guide to all the tabletop role-playing game news, weather, general internet nonsense. It is the OGGM at 8:12 in the morning on this 23rd day of March 2024, and it is raining, but the sun's coming out, which means we might get a rainbow. So, bonus? I think it even hailed. Weird. Anyways, it's Saturday. And on Saturday, we do this raid thing because I don't know what else to call it yet. Basically, the idea is, if this is your first time here, I prowl around the interweb looking for other tabletop role-playing game sites that you might have not have heard of, and try and give them a brief little shout out. And then hopefully in return, maybe they get some subs, and maybe they in return go, hey, let's go check out that guy's channel. So I stole this idea blatantly from Iron Mouse, from Twitter, Twitch fame, one of the most popular, biggest VTubers out there. So what this is in Twitchverse is where a large VTuber like Iron Mouse finds a smaller VTuber or a smaller site, and they go and say, hey, let's go raid this channel. So, 10, 20, 30, 100, 200 of the people who are following Iron Mouse or any of these other people will go over to this channel, and she'll talk to them and talk about them. And maybe they stick around and give that guy some subscribes. And maybe some people who aren't aware of that, Iron Mouse go, hey, let's check this. So it's a share thing. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find YouTubers that maybe you guys haven't heard of, shout them out, raid them as they call it. And then maybe in return, they send us some love and help us reach the 2,000 goal, because I am still, a selfish bastard. All right. Number one this week, we have Geek Gamers. Once again, this comes to us from our friend Jeff's Game Box. Geek Gamers has been doing this for a while. She's got 19.3K subs with only 442 videos. Congratulations. Looks like she does a lot of solo role playing. And you never see her face. So she's another top-down, hand only, don't know anything about her, which is cool, good. She only shows her hands in the product. Same reason why I only, show the cartoon in the corner, because you should be focused on the product, not what I look at. And it looks like they do a lot of solo role-playing. And there's a ton of games here I've never heard of. So that's always cool. You got that. I don't know what that. Nope. That one I've heard of. 4 Against Darkness, Dragonbane, and then she's got some How to Convert Dragonbane to Solo, Legacy of Cthulhu. I've heard of that one. Nope. Yeah, so cool. This lovely individual goes and finds some really obscure games and does solo playthroughs. So that's really cool. Solo playthrough, I think, is going to become more of a thing. When I first heard about it, you guys, I was like, oh, solo role play's dumb. But then people are like, how is it any different than the Choose Your Own Adventure books or playing a video game? And I'm like, you're right, it's not dumb. And I have a feeling solo role playing is gonna come back big, especially with people like me. I've been thinking of doing a solo of one of the games. So yeah, I have rethought my thinking about solo role playing, and I'm definitely going to check out some of her videos on solo role playing. So, yep, 19.3 subs, doesn't really need our help, but hey, shout her out, check her out. If you like what she has to say, subscribe. And Geek Gamers, if you're within the sound of my voice, maybe you'll send some of your 19.3K subs over our way, right? It's always a nice thing. All right, number 2 is Hammered. Bam, 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 bam. Stop. Hammered time. Hammered has 1.63K subs. He's made 173 videos. What the fuck am I doing wrong, guys? He looks like he just does sort of a hodgepodge of things. He's got video game playthroughs. He's got talking about role-playing games. Looks like he's even building his own role-playing game. So yeah, he does role-playing games and video game. And he's a pretty decent artist. Well, he's better than me. This looks like it's from Dungeon 23, where he did the 1 room per page thing. Ah, man, God, I hate these guys because they can all draw better than I can. You'd think with my brain I'd be a good artist, but God, I just, yeah, I suck. Look at this guy. Anyways, he's got his own game, it looks like, called Princes of the Universe that he's writing, so that's cool. So Hammered, check it out. He's got 173 videos, combination of him talking about gaming and playing games online. There's a better way to do games than this, I think. I don't know if he knows about the Shift G, designed specifically for playing games and showing them on YouTube and doing playthroughs, but maybe he does, and he just wants to show also his personal response. And I don't know, maybe I don't know why he wouldn't show it the normal way, this way instead. Any thoughts? Why would you do it this way instead of the normal play video game on YouTube/Twitch way? I mean, he obviously knows what he's doing. So, I don't know. I don't know if is there an advantage to doing it this way? Maybe he'll reach out to me and tell me why. Anyways, check this guy's site out, and maybe he'll send us some subs in the blah blah blah, and words. It's gonna be one of those days, I can tell. Next, we have Dave Thermivore. Dave has got 212 videos. He's got 31.8K subs. Yeah, Dave doesn't really need our help, but apparently he's doing something right now. What am I doing wrong, guys? Why don't you love me? All I want for is 2K. Dave's got a very professional look going on. He does reviews mostly, it looks like. His last one was 3 days ago, reviewing a game called Household, where you play teeny little people adventuring around a house, or how do you deal with everyday objects when you're the side of an action figure, littles, borrowers, mouse guard, that kind of thing. I'm teeny, I'm on a desk, it's a whole different world because teeny little things become, I like to think teeny when I'm designing games, especially when I'm dealing with kobolds and goblins. So games like this always force you to think. And then when I'm always running and designing my goblin and kobold encounters, I'm always thinking, okay, what's their size? How does something the size of a toddler maneuver themselves through the D&D world? Useful objects, because to a goblin or a kobold, simple everyday objects become weapons and things that they can use, right? I mean, like putting a pot on your head as a helmet is something you did when you're a kid, right? And that's something that a goblin would do. It's like, this is a helmet. Bam. So yeah, teeny games I like. I saw the art for this and it looked fun. So we'll see. So that was the last thing he did. This is Dave Thumivore. I think he jumped on a few of our streams in the past. 31.8K subs, 212 videos. Check him out if you haven't had a chance yet, and maybe Dave will send some of those 31.8 subs our way. Next up, we have Your Seat at the Table. Your Seat at the Table's got 962 subs. They've got 1K video. So they could definitely use some love. Looks like they do reviews. And another looks like just showing my hands top down. Yeah. Oh, hey, now here's his face. I think we've seen Your Seat at the Table. Definitely seen him on the Twitterverse. And he may have stopped by in some of our videos in the past. I don't know. It's not my seat at the table. I haven't been invited to any of your games, dude. I want to play. How come nobody invites me to games? I want to play. Stop being a jerk, OGGM. My brain's tired today, guys. So yeah, I like the top-down style. When Shoner gave us that crap about not showing our face, I reminded him, it's not about my face. That should not be what the main thing you focus on. It's what I'm talking about. If I was a VTuber, where my face is the main thing, if I was doing like just chat videos on Twitch, which someday I still have to figure out how to do, then yeah, interacting with my face or my avatar would be the thing. But this is not the thing. So this guy does the same idea. He's like, guys don't care about what I look like. You care about what I'm talking about. So top down. Ooh, sorry, it's that kind of day. So yeah, send him some love. Let's help him get to 1,000 subs by the end of the year. And maybe he'll send some of those 962 subs over to our site and help us reach 2K by August 4th. Remember, the goal is 2,001 subs by August 4th, 2024. It's not asking for much, I don't think. Now, finally, because I did steal this idea. This is not an original idea. I have to give a shout out to the individuals I borrowed the idea from, and that's VTubers. So today, let's give a shout out to Hakura Caribou. She's a Canadian VTuber. Hey, neighbors in Canada. She's a hop, skip, and a jump away from me. She's got 105K subs on her YouTube, 30 videos, probably a couple 100,000 on her Twitch. She's very loud. She yells a lot. She's definitely known for her temper. There's some speculation that she might be asexual like me. So that's nice to know that there's an asexual YouTuber out there, but she's never come out and said it. She has talked about being autistic and masking in some of her videos, but mostly her videos are just chatting or playing games. And she's pretty sunny. She's pretty funny. She reacts really well to other people, especially when like other people troll her. Watching her lose her temper is always funny, and she's usually well spoken, and that's pretty cool. And she's not too cringy, and she doesn't show her bobas or her tiddlies or anything. But yeah, so here's another VTuber that I'm aware of, and she's pretty cool. And I've listened to her and watched some of the stuff she's done, and she's pretty funny. And since I did steal the idea, so give Hakura a shout if you want to ever check out a pretty approachable VTuber. 105K subs, but maybe she'll send some of those 105K subs our way. And that's it for today. Is there any channels you're aware of that I haven't covered yet? Please send them to me. Jeff's Game Box has been sending me a few every day, so that's nice. And occasionally people do reach out to me and say, hey, cover my channel, cover my game. We just got one from our friends over at Grinning Gorgon, so that's nice. And they're doing another one of their $1 Kickstarters. So yeah, just giving a little love, doing something positive for the YouTube community one day a week before I dive back into the whatever we're angry about this week is, which I think it's the Matt Mercer thing. God, Matt Mercer, you just can't stay out of trouble, can you, dude? Just yeah. That's it. Again, yeah. If you've got a channel you wanted me to check out, whether it be your own channel like Cal or a channel you've been to that I've never been to, you can always just post a link down below or DM me or find me on Twitter and contact me there. And if you're within the sound of my voice and you've got a channel you want me to check out, sure. And then give a little love to Dave and your seat at the table and Hakura and the others that I've pointed out today. You can tell it's going to be the kind of OGGM brain not working day. So I'll give you guys a break from listening to me stumble through my words. Stay safe out there and remember to subscribe.